So I'd like to share with you something that my father says over in public that happened with him when his father, my grandfather, was sick at the end of his life. My grandfather was very, very not well in the hospital, and my father and my uncle spent the Shabbos with Reb Shimon Schwab because he was nearby the hospital. And when my father, after visiting in the hospital, came to Rav Schwab asked my father, "Nu, so how is your father doing?" And my father answered that he said, "I have Bitachon that my father will get better." And Rav Shimon Schwab was very, very strict with my father, and he was very straight. And he said, Bitachon does not mean that your father is going to get better. Bitachon means that Hashem has a master plan, and maybe perhaps one day we'll be able to understand it, and maybe not. But Bitachon doesn't mean that everything is going to work out exactly the way you want it. That's what Bitachon means, that Hashem has a master plan, and we are able to rely on the fact that everything is taken care of, and whatever is supposed to happen will happen, and whatever is not supposed to happen is not supposed to happen. And the Chazon Ish says this as well, that that's what Bitachon means, that it doesn't necessarily mean that everything is going to be the way you were hoping it's going to end up, but it means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in charge, and we rely on the fact that we believe be'emunah shleima that Hashem is running the show. And I remember when, at the times when there was war in Eretz Yisrael, Rab Chaim Kanevsky was asked if Bachrim should go back to America, if girls should go back. And Rab Chaim Kanevsky said that if you're doing something normal, you're not doing something negligent, and people live in Eretz Yisrael, that's a normal thing to do, to live in Eretz Yisrael, then a person is able to have emunah and bitachon that whatever is supposed to happen to a person, if they're supposed to be safe, they'll be safe. If they're not supposed to be safe, chas v'shalom, they won't be safe. HaKadosh Baruch Hu could find someone wherever they are. But that's what emunah and bitachon is. A person has to have, a yid has to understand that they don't always understand why things happen, but that Hashem has a master plan, and Hashem is running the show, and Hashem loves us. Hashem loves us more than we could ever imagine, and that's a very comforting feeling.